Good morning, beautiful souls. Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. Happy hump day. How is everyone on the other side? If you heard me, congrats. We got life this morning, guys. I hope all is well. Again, man, happy April. All right, let's rock and roll, guys. Today uh, we're going to talk about some famous people just that came up in the District of Columbia. All right. Shout out to brother Jerry Porter, guys. If you don't know who Jerry Porter is, all right, he became a quarterback. All right. He went to school. He attended Coolidge High School. All right. Coolidge High School is a school in Northwest, all right, Washington, D.C. All right, if you don't know, just look it up, man. We just want to get into a little details about Jerry Porter because I often sometimes think about him because that was my guy in junior high school. All right. See, guys, what goes on in the nation's capital? If you haven't been to jail and done over 10 or 15 years, or you wasn't convicted of anything, pretty much, guys, if it's nothing pertaining jail or who can do the longest term, who was the realest, who didn't do this, you would always miss the good things that happen in the District of Columbia. All right, so now we're gonna go back to Jerry Porter because he actually went to junior high school with me. He went to Remote Junior High. I remember many a days throwing passes to him. He throwing passes to me. July the 14th, 1978, the brother was born. Again, he attended Coolidge High School. That had to be after he graduated from Remote. College was West Virginia. He was drafted in 2000, the second round draft, 47th pick, y'all. All right. He continued his professional football playing years as an Oakland Raiders quarterback from 2000 to 2007. After that, he joined the Jacksonville Jaguars. So not only is Byron Leftwich from the District of Columbia, all right, Jerry Porter, you know, he was a African American quarterback as well, coming from DC that nobody never talks about. All right, so and even during that time, remembering him always throwing the ball, his parents done a good job because trust me, coming up during the time, going to junior high school when you had a lot of pressure on you, you had a lot of guys coming to school, wearing different clothes, Polo, Jordans, Gucci. It was a lot of pressure going to junior high school, man. And for that brother to overlook everything that he actually had to see, and just come to school, study his work, and say, something, I'm gonna let these guys do what they're doing now. But he probably told himself, I promise you, with this big arm I have, guys, I'm going to make it. Record states that Jerry can throw close to 80 yards on his knees with his left hand, and I believe they said with his right, he can throw for 50 yards. They also call him Superman in West Virginia because he can do everything. He could play quarterback, he could play wide receiver, etc., etc. All right, so kudos to him, man. We don't celebrate, people who have done something with their life, and I was talking to my homeboy, man, because again, anybody, if you're from DC, just jump up in the comments, or if you believe you know what I'm talking about. When we was in Remote Junior High, me and my homie, man, and it was guys that came up before us. You had guys from Fort Totten. This was the earlier years before my homie actually hooked up with me on our last little run, on our last year and a half run in junior high, till we decided, hey, bro, enough is enough. We need to buckle down, and we got to, we got to pass. We got to graduate, bro. So there was guys like Cecil, Marco, Nuke, guys from Fort Totten. When I first arrived in junior high, they was already there wearing Gucci's in junior high. They was already coming to school in limos in junior high. They was already ordering pizzas for lunchtime in junior high. They was already paying the teachers in junior high. So it was a lot for Jerry Porter to actually see, and if he went to Remote and he went to Coolidge, he had to be, from the upper part of Northwest, meaning, he was touching Kennedy Street, Rittenhouse areas, everything. He could have easily said, I'm going to join one of these Kennedy Street blocks. You got 1st and Kennedy, 7th and Kennedy. It goes down the line. But he chose to say, something, I'm going to use this big cannon I got, and I'm going to throw this ball. And his brother landed to the Oakland Raiders, man, in 2000 to 2007. Right? And this is actually a guy, he's always on my mind. I sometimes ask about him, if I talk to certain people, and I don't know what he's doing now, but I'm going to continue to try to find him. I'm not on Facebook no more, but I think I might have to activate it. And I don't think he's the type who, make it to stardom and fame. He'll turn his nose up at people because I didn't leave him on that note. I never was that kind of person in school. If I had a certain outfit on, I'm going to turn my nose up at you. No, I'm going to play with you. I'm going to still chase you in the hole. I'm going to still get my shoes dirty. I'm not going to look at my shoes and wipe them off when you turn your back. You know how you used to lick your fingers and wipe them off? No, I'm not going to do that. So I would like to talk to that brother, man, because he's always on my mind for some reason. Again, Jerry Porter, if you can find him, let him know. Man, hey, man, your guy Ralph, he's saying good things about you. And when I say he had an arm, he had one, man. This guy had an arm on him. And I could see why. And that was even before, I believe, Randy Moss, Minnesota, his early year. He just remind you of Randy Moss so much, man. So, man, again, shout out to him, man. We need to do better in the nation's capital. We need to honor those who, made it, man, instead of just calling out names, who done 30 years, who done 40 years. I mean, guys, we got to hang it up, man. We got to hang it up, guys. If we see what's going on in the world now, guys, we're getting our history snatched from us, we got to hang this up, guys. It's not making sense. It's almost a sickening that you want to analyze or idolize somebody who just came home, or like, okay, we're glad for them and we appreciate them, but guys, can we start honoring people who's in front of our face doing things right now, guys? Do you know how many young children that's going to college at the age of 12 and 13 years old, guys, and it's like, okay, we do not celebrate what we're supposed to. We definitely got to do better when it comes to this, man. When are we ever going to grow up? I mean, if you're over a certain age, man, 35, I want to say, you probably still got a little playing room, man. When you're getting past 40, guys, it's time to grow up, man. It's time to grow up, guys. It's really time to grow up. How rare is it that you get a QB from DC, though? From DC to make it to the NFL. We know Michael Vick done it in West Virginia, in his state, but we're talking about DC, man. During the 90s, this brother could have done anything. He could have just joined any neighborhood. He could have resorted to do crime like everybody else decided to do. But he said, nah, I'm going to throw this football, man. I'm going to make it. And that's what he done. And that's what he done, So you get to ride past Coolidge and see the pretty orange and blue, their rivalry was the Rough Riders, Roosevelt. That's the school I went to. And, I mean, you say, well, Dad, Jerry Porter actually went to this school. Yeah, he went to that school, man. But we wouldn't know about him because no one seems to want to mention his name, because what his name is about, that don't attract attention. That don't attract, I don't want to hear nothing about that. Tell me who beat some bodies, or tell me who don't. Why are we like this, man? Why are we like this? This shit it's becoming a cancer, though. It's becoming a cancer. And far as with the internet, that's what it has become. It's becoming a cancer, man. Yeah, it's good to recognize what a brother went out here and done, man. That's fine and well, man. That's cool. You know, nobody not giving us nothing, man. Go out here, you want to roll your sleeve up, man, get your hands dirty, go ahead, man. Be careful, be safe. But come on, man. Then you want to honor somebody. You think about somebody in Northwest, man. You know, a last name go by the last name of Turban. I smile every time I see the guy dump trucks, man. Every time I see a dump truck to say Twin on the back, I just smile like, wow. I mean, this is what he done. He started off with one, and he probably got over. I don't want to exaggerate, but he probably have over 100 running, man. And these are guys you actually know, seen before, heard of before. Now, if we want to honor somebody, why aren't we honoring this brother, man? How many of y'all see dump trucks that say Twin, to say rest in peace Fats? How many of y'all see the pink dump truck? Don't it make you smile, man? Say, dang, this brother really turned it around. That's where we need to go with this stuff, guys. But don't nobody want to talk about that. Don't nobody say, man, this brother, man, he turned it. Don't nobody want to talk about that. And he probably somewhere now just smiling, man, just laughing to the bank. Like, man, Lord, look where the Lord brought me from. We got to do better, man. That's the only way we're gonna make it, man. With that being said, man, Jerry Porter, man, if you get this, man, holler at your boy, bro. I'm gone.